Hi Gemini, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. The situation spread, in that spread we'll see whom you were dealing with and who left whom and why. In the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in this situation. And then spread number 3, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the situation, Gemini. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Moon. We have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with Pisces or Scorpio or another Gemini or any zodiac sign. Well, this is a very straightforward reading, right? Some kind of truth came out or something became crystal clear. And as a result of that, there was a rejection or a reversal, okay? And it could have been truth coming out about you, Gemini. I'm not calling you out, I'm not judging you, but perhaps this person found out something about you that was unacceptable to them and that was a deal breaker, or for most of you, it was the other way around. You found out something about this person, or you had some kind of a realization about them, and you're like, oh, no, that changes everything. That is a deal breaker. No, forget about it. Yes, it kind of feels like you were able to prevent this, right? Perhaps you were just starting to see this person. You went on a couple of dates with this person, but right when it was about to get serious, you either, like I said, found out something about them or something. It was like a revelation, right? So we got the Ace of Swords, the first card that came out, which is clarified by the Moon. The Ace of Swords, I think, belongs to you, Gemini, because you are the King and the Queen of Swords, right? That's your sword right there. And the Moon, clarifying the Ace of Swords, is either a Pisces you're dealing with, or the Moon is a card of secrets, all right? Or something unknown. It's also one of the most emotional cards in the deck. Right, so I think you, with that Ace of Swords, found out something about this person. Some kind of a secret came out, or you just figured it out. Or perhaps, like I said, something came to the surface and it was a deal breaker, right? We got the Lovers in the middle. That's your major arcana card, Gemini. That's you, right? We also have Death on the bottom of the deck. Death could have been a Scorpio you're dealing with, but since what you found out was no longer resonating with you, right? You're like, no, that's it, I'm done. So you had to pull the plug on this, right? And with the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles, I think that's also you. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. Yeah, perhaps you had your hopes set really high for this person and now you feel kind of defeated a little bit, or you feel sad, you feel down about it. And the Nine of Wands is also a card of somebody who doesn't trust another individual. So you don't trust this person after what you found out about them. And with the Four of Pentacles clarifying the Nine of Wands, this is you just kind of closing down, shutting down when it comes to you and this person, when it comes to you communicating with them, when it comes to you continuing anything with them. Yeah, so that's what I see so far, Gemini. But let's take a look at the advice spread just in case. Gemini, here's the advice for you. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The advice for you, don't make it on yourself any harder than it already is. Don't overthink it. Just walk away, make future plans, right? Perhaps you're just overthinking it. Perhaps you're thinking to yourself, why didn't I see this right away about this person? Or how did this happen? Right? You're really up in your head with that Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody who's stressed out, somebody who's got anxieties, and I think this is you just kind of punishing yourself. Right? The Five of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of an internal struggle. Right? The Ten of Wands in the middle is a card of a burden. So yes, this whole situation is a huge burden on you. And I think the advice is actually the remaining 2 cards right next to the deck, right? The Eight of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands. I think this is the advice for you, Gemini, to just walk away. You see, in both of those 2 cards, there's just one person in them, and they've got their back turned to the left, and the left is usually considered to be the past. Right, the Eight of Cups, this is somebody who's walking away in search of something better, right, or leaving. Elvis has left the building, I guess. The Three of Wands, this is you making up your mind and just deciding to walk away from this and start making future plans. with somebody else, or just, detaching yourself from the past. So like I said, yeah, don't take it on yourself too much, because you overthinking, you stressing out about it, I don't think it's going to improve anything. All right, Gemini. So yeah, let's take a look at spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Gemini, here's new love coming towards you in December. We have the 9 of Cups, clarified by the 2 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords, clarified by the 2 of Swords. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Emperor and the 10 of Cups. And we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Cancer, or any zodiac sign. You're dealing with this King of Wands / the Emperor. Right there, close to the deck, right? Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Aries in particular, because the Emperor is an Aries major arcana card. But they could be any fire sign, and the Emperor simply symbolizes a husband figure or a significant other figure, right? So in the future, this King of Wands will become the Emperor, and in this case, this is a status change, right, to the husband or significant other figure. The 10 of Cups, clarifying the Emperor and the King of Wands, is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's the happily ever after card. It's a family card, right? And that goes very nicely together with the Emperor. The thing about this reading, the thing about this spread, Gemini, is that you will have doubts about this person. So perhaps you needed to watch this reading. Well, I gotta give myself credit, Gemini, right? Anyway, but jokes aside, yeah, we have that 8 of Swords clarified by the 2 of Swords right there in the middle. And I think that's you kind of overthinking. You're not sure if this person's intentions are to get married, to get serious. Perhaps something about them in the beginning is gonna throw you off a little bit, or perhaps you're still recovering from what happened to you in the past, from what we saw in the first 2 spreads, right? And you're like, And obviously, I totally get it. Whenever we get out of bad relationships, we have a tendency not to trust or be extra cautious with new people. That's normal, all right? And we actually have the 9 of Cups clarified by the 2 of Cups. That's how we start. The 9 of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction. In some tarot decks, the 9 of Cups looks like a party. There's literally a table with food and beverages in them, right? So perhaps you're meeting this person at some kind of a party in December, and that's totally understandable, because there's a lot of parties going on across the world, because it is the season, right? The holiday season, right? The 2 of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of a soulmate connection, right? It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people are on the same page, 2 people feel the same way towards one another. So perhaps it's just going to be a little scary for you. You will need to wrap your head around this. You'll need to think about it. But yeah, they are somebody you could spend the rest of your life with, Gemini. They really could be. The Emperor, the 10 of Cups, clarifying that King of Wands, yeah, they're the real deal. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot could be a trip that's coming up, or the Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. It could also be a card of relocation. Perhaps what you're overthinking is relocation. Perhaps you need to move, or they need to move, if the 2 of you were to be together or something like that. But yeah, don't worry about it. The Chariot is a victory card. It's an amazing card. You definitely have a victory coming up with this person. So don't overthink it. This person is the real deal. And I think you have a bright future ahead of you, Gemini. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing December.